What's up everybody, I'm Seth Fowler and today I'm counting down my list for the top 10 best sneakers for summer in 2020. Thanks so much for tuning in today. If this is the first time you've seen one of my videos, make sure to hit that subscribe button down below to make sure you can get more content just like this. And not only that, but make sure to stay tuned till later on in the video because I'll be announcing how you can win a pair of recently released Air Jordan 1 Court Purples. But with that out of the way, let's jump right into the video. This top 10 list of the best sneakers for summer is a video that I do every single year, and as we approach summer in 2020, I decided now's a great time to release the video, even though things are a little bit different than usual in the world this year. Like last year, I tried to only include sneakers that are relatively budget friendly and shoes that are widely available and you can buy online, or whenever the stores reopen, you can walk in and grab a pair with no problems. And of course, the way that I ordered this list is all based on my own personal preference. So just because one shoe is at number 1 and one shoe is at number 7 doesn't mean that that shoe at the number 1 spot is any better than the shoe at number 7. Buy a shoe because you like it and not because it's ordered in some way on some list. But with that said, let's jump right into the top 10 list. Number 10, the Reebok Club C 85. This year, the Club C is celebrating its 35th anniversary, and it's no surprise why the Club C has been such a popular sneaker for so long. This all-white low-top sneaker is perfect for summer and features the classic Reebok branding with the Union Jack hidden in the little window on the midfoot of the shoe. The Reebok Club C 85 features a soft leather upper with a die-cut EVA midsole, which feels pretty good underfoot. And personally, one of my favorite accents on the shoe is the gum outsole, which I feel like ties the shoe all together really nicely. For only $70, you're getting a classic Reebok sneaker that's incredibly popular right now and also screams summer. It's got an all-white upper with the gum outsole and is one of those sneakers that never really goes out of style. Number 9, the New Balance 997S. The 997S is one of my favorite sneaker silhouettes on the list, and over the last year, I feel like New Balance has really re-established themselves in popular culture. And that's not only through creating high-quality sneakers, but also teaming up with people like Kawhi Leonard, who just happen to win championships a year that they collaborate. One of my favorite New Balance sneakers in my collection, and also one of my favorite collaborations that they've ever done, was actually done on the 997S silhouette and was a collaboration with Boston sneaker boutique Bodega. The 997S is such a versatile silhouette because it's got sort of a sporty look, but you can also dress it up with different colorways. I really like the ones that come in crazy colorways, but there's also more toned down versions that have a much wider appeal. This low top sneaker comes in a primarily mesh upper with some leather and suede detailing around the upper of the shoe. The $110 New Balance 997 Sport is an incredibly versatile sneaker that looks great and comes in a ton of different colorways. Number 8, the Nike Air Vapor Max Plus. While I might not be a huge fan of the Nike Vapor Max, the Vapor Max Plus has a certain charm that I think a lot of people are drawn to, including myself. The Vapor Max Plus is a mashup of the Nike Air Vapor Max's midsole and outsole and the upper of the Air Max Plus from 1998. And for some reason, this mashup actually looks good. I don't know what it is because I usually hate the Vapor Max outsole, at least visually, but there's something about this, man. In particular, I really like the triple white look, especially for the summertime. That all white upper with that semi-translucent midsole pops. The sneaker features a compression molded upper with a TPU midfoot cage as well as a Vapor Max Aero unit on the outsole. Like most of the shoes on this list, I would consider the Nike Air Vapor Max Plus a lifestyle sneaker over a running sneaker, but in a worst case scenario situation, you could probably run in this shoe and it would feel fine. The sneaker does run a little bit small, so if you want a slightly wider fit, I would definitely suggest going up half a size. And for $200, while this shoe is one of the more expensive sneakers on today's list, it's a pretty decent looking lifestyle sneaker that you could run in if you need to. Number 7, the Nike Air Max 90. Originally released back in 1990, the Air Max 90 has quickly become one of the most popular sneakers of all time. Celebrating its 30th year anniversary this year in 2020, the Air Max 90 was originally designed to be a running sneaker, but nowadays it's used much more as a lifestyle silhouette. The Air Max 90 comes in a ton of different colorways, with the most popular being the original infrared colorway that comes in sort of an orange, black, and gray. Because 2020 is the 30th anniversary of the Air Max 90, Nike is making sure to release a ton of different colorways, including all the original colorways that first released back in 1990. One of the most iconic details of the Air Max 90 is the visible air unit in the heel, which still provides some pretty solid comfort even by today's standards. The Air Max 90 was truly ahead of its time back in the 90s and is a sneaker that never goes out of style, and you can actually grab one right now for a retail price of $120. Number 6, the Adidas Yeezy Boost 350 V2. So as you probably could have guessed, this is the most hyped up and probably most difficult sneaker to grab on this entire list. And because of that, Yeezy 350 V2s, which are some of the most popular sneakers in the line, are pretty difficult to get. That said, Kanye and Adidas seem to be releasing a new colorway of this sneaker every couple weeks, so if you're really on your game, you shouldn't have too hard of a time trying to grab a pair. And worst case scenario, you'll have to buy one for resale prices, which actually aren't that much over retail. The Adidas Yeezy Boost 350 V2 features a full sock-like prime knit upper with a full-length Boost midsole. It's actually one of the most comfortable sneakers on this list, but again, you do have to go up half a size because the sneaker does fit a little bit small. The shoe comes in a ton of different colorways, definitely more sort of earthy tone colorways than a lot of other sneakers on the market, but it does give you a lot of options no matter what you're looking for. Unfortunately, because new colorways of this sneaker only come out every couple weeks to every couple months, and usually when they release, they usually sell out. If you're trying to grab this sneaker for retail, you don't have a lot of colorway options. Not only that, but this shoe is also the most expensive sneaker on the list with a retail price of $220. But the 350 V2s seem to be one of those sneakers where retail price doesn't ever seem to be a problem because it's one of those shoes that you can actually buy and resell in certain situations. If you're looking for that extra hit of clout this summer, the 350 V2 is a great way to go. Number 5, the Nike Air Force 1 Low. Coming in at the number 1 spot on last year's list, the Nike Air Force 1 Low is another one of those sneakers that never goes out of style. This is another one of those sneakers that you can wear in pretty much any situation that sneakers are appropriate. The colorway that I suggest most for summer, and also by far the most popular colorway of this shoe, is the triple white colorway. The AF1 Lows feature a leather upper with the concealed air unit in the heel, and these are actually one of the most comfortable sneakers in my entire collection. I know that's crazy to say because this is such an old sneaker, but it really is. The AF1 Lows are one of those sneakers that most people have worn at least at some point in their life. Not only is this sneaker a good looking shoe, but it's also become incredibly popular through pop culture itself. So many famous athletes, musicians, and artists have worn this shoe while doing their most historic feats that this shoe has cemented itself as an icon. And the best part is you can wear this iconic sneaker yourself this summer for only $90. Number 4, the New Balance 990 V5. The New Balance 990 V5 is the epitome of understated. The most popular colorway of this shoe comes in just tonal grays, and the upper of this sneaker is made up of meshes and suedes. The 990 V5 is a perfect everyday sneaker. It's incredibly comfortable, it looks really great, and is easy to throw on. In addition to that, the 990 V5 is also one of the most size accommodating sneakers on the entire list. Not only does it come in every size, but it also comes in a ton of different widths, from extra narrow to extra wide. Yes, this might be the epitome of a dad shoe, but if a dad shoe is a comfortable sneaker that also looks good, I'll rock them. For $175, you can grab one of the USA-made New Balance 990 V5s. Number 3, the Vans Old School. This shoe is truly a classic skateboarding sneaker and is also one of the most popular Vans sneakers ever made. The low-top Vans Authentic features a primarily canvas upper with suede details on the toe and on the heel, but the most iconic detail of the shoe is the Vans V-stripe on the side of the sneaker. Like most other pairs of Vans, the Old Schools feature a vulcanized midsole with a waffle outsole. And in my opinion, the Vans Old School are one of the most comfortable classic Vans silhouettes. The Authentics, while they look great, aren't as comfortable because they just don't feature that padding around the ankle. I don't think I'm too far off in saying that the Vans Old School comes in a million different colorways. Every single colorway you could ever want, the Old School comes in. That's not an exaggeration. And if for some reason you can't find the colorway that you're looking for, you can literally make one yourself because Vans allows you to customize the Old School on their website. I went through so many pairs of Vans growing up. It's one of my favorite sneaker brands of all time, and in fact, I actually worked for Vans from age 16 to age 18. But the best part about the Old School, other than its classic clean look, is that its price point is only $60, which means you can grab 2 of these for the price of just one of the other sneakers on the list. Number 2, the Adidas Ultra Boost DNA. Even though Adidas has continued to push the performance aspects of the Ultra Boost line with the Ultra Boost 19 and Ultra Boost 20, Adidas definitely took note of the fact that people really seem to love that old school Ultra Boost silhouette. And so recently, Adidas just introduced their latest Ultra Boost called the Ultra Boost DNA, which looks just like the Ultra Boost 1.0 through 4.0. The Ultra Boost DNA is sort of a running sneaker turned lifestyle sneaker. Even though it still features a lot of the same performance aspects that made this sneaker such a good running shoe, it also now features much more premium accents like a leather cage. Since the Ultra Boost silhouette first released back in 2015, it's been one of my favorite sneakers ever. Even now, 5 years later, I still think the Ultra Boost is the most comfortable sneaker I've ever worn. And that incredible comfort is due to the very soft prime knit upper and the incredibly cushy Boost midsole. But the thing that really gets me about the Ultra Boost DNA is how clean that silhouette looks. It's one of the best looking silhouettes silhouettes ever made, at least in my opinion. And I'm so happy that Adidas decided to release the Ultra Boost DNA silhouette in a triple white makeup, because I feel like that's one of the best summer looks you can have. Ultra Boost fans will notice that the knit pattern on the upper of the Ultra Boost DNA is a little bit different than the Ultra Boost 1.0 through 4.0, but I still think it looks just as good, and it's even more comfortable than the originals. The low top Ultra Boost DNA is an incredibly comfortable sneaker that's also very well ventilated for the summer because of its knit upper. And even though the Ultra Boost DNA's price point is high at $180, I really feel like this shoe is worth that price point. Number 1, the Air Jordan 1 Low. As many of you may know from watching my channel, and if this is your first time, make sure to hit that subscribe button, but the Air Jordan 1 is my favorite sneaker of all time. Now to be fair, I'm usually talking about the Air Jordan 1 High because I feel like that's the perfect shoe, but the Air Jordan 1 Low is a solid replacement to the Air Jordan 1 if you can't grab a pair or if you'd like a low top version of the sneaker. The Jordan 1 Low seems to be tailor-made for summer. It features that low cut top which allows you to wear the sneaker with shorts, and it still features a ton of different colorways that are incredibly popular. Most colorways of the Jordan 1 Low feature a leather upper with the rubber midsole and an air unit hidden inside the heel. The Jordan 1 Low is a pretty comfortable sneaker that I usually grab true to size because that's how it usually fits. Even though the shoe isn't as hyped up as its high top brother, there are still a couple colorways of the Air Jordan 1 Low that not only resell, but resell for like $1,000. In my opinion, the Air Jordan 1 Low is the perfect summer sneaker. It comes in a ton of different classic colorways and only retails for just $90. But with that, we wrap up the top 10 list for today. Now on to how you can win a brand new pair of Air Jordan 1 Court Purples in a size 10. Some of you may remember that I actually picked up this pair on the live stream last Saturday, and it actually hasn't come in yet, so I'm just showing you guys my personal pair. But the way to enter this giveaway is really easy. All you have to do is subscribe to my YouTube channel if you haven't already, and then click the link in the top of the description which takes you to my Instagram. Follow me on Instagram at @RealSethFowler, and then comment done underneath this picture which I just posted. And that's all there is to it. Subscribe to my YouTube channel, follow me on Instagram at @RealSethFowler, and comment done under the picture that I just posted. The giveaway runs from now until 1 week from today, and the winner will randomly be selected from the comment section of that post. But with that, we wrap up the video for today. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure to subscribe if you haven't yet, and I'll see you all in the next one.